Yes, that is the topic I chose for today. Programming is very, very easy. Don't get me wrong, it sometimes may be a little tasking, but programming generally today is very easy. Why I say is because I want to tell you how programming was way back in time in the 90s or even far behind. For me, I started programming in 1998-99 when I programmed with Fortran. I was programming when I never had a computer of my own. I never had access to computer, but I was writing Fortran programs and I was studying Fortran at that time. At that time, it was really difficult. I used to think I'm like Bill Gates because, don't get me wrong, I'm just trying to explain to you at this point that the same thing happens to other programmers when they started programming way back in time, when they don't really have access to computers where those programs run. Bill Gates, when he was writing the basic program for the Apple II computer, he never had that particular computer. Granted, he had access to some computer, but for this particular computer that his program is going to run on, he never had access to it, but he was writing the program. So for me, in late 90s, when I started reading Fortran and COBOL, and later I started reading BASIC, I was doing it without owning a computer, and that is really when programming was difficult. Even when I had access to the computer a little later, it is also very difficult because I have to use Wat4. I think, yeah, Wat4 is a compiler for Fortran, but you still have to type in your program without using the mouse, and you have to compile it or execute it. It shows on a black screen, and everything was just really manual. You have to debug by yourself, you have to find out in the lines where the errors occur and try to figure it out. So it was way very difficult at that time to write programs than now. Now think of what you have. You have graphical user interface. You can just click the mouse and the code will be generated for you and so on. So programming today is really very easy. Let me give you an example. Like when I started learning Visual Basic in 2004 or thereabout, it was really easy because Visual Basic is something you just drag the button into the form, you drag the text box to the form, you drag the label to the form, and then you double click, you write the code, very easy code to write. So today you have programs that generate the code. For instance, if you are using Dreamweaver, you can generate JavaScript by just clicking the buttons or some other controls. So programming today compared to what it was before is very easy, and for me, I don't think it's really the best way to go about it, because this organizations like Microsoft building up these IDEs stand for Integrated Development Environment. They make it way too easy. They spoon feed these learners, people who want to learn programming. They make it really too easy for them that they don't really get to the core of the programming techniques, or they don't really learn the key behind this programming, and that is a problem for me. So if you want to learn programming, there are books, there are tools, there are software, there are IDEs, and it's really very easy right now compared to what it was before. If you really want to learn, just go ahead to learn. It's easy, but in some other way it's not easy. It's only easy compared to what it used to be before. So for you to be a programmer, you need certain personality traits to meet up to. In my other video where I discussed 4 questions to ask to know if you can be a programmer, I discussed these traits to see if you can really be a programmer. But compared to how programming was way back in the 90s and the 80s and beyond, programming has become so easy for everyone to learn. So I'd like to stop here for now. I'm Kindson The Genius. If you like what I've been saying, please subscribe to the channel, click on the like button. If you don't like it, just also dislike it, no problem. Let me know why you don't like it. Maybe I can make something better next time. I'd like to thank you for viewing.